So Colin suggested that I should do a relationships video. I'm not on board with it because I don't really want to share that with the public, really. My relationships with people, that's just not something I'd really work too well. So we're going to be talking about the scariest moment that I've ever had. It's not going to be like a horror house or something along those lines, because like those are scary and all, but it's not like a really scary moment that's like realistic. The scariest moment I've ever had was about 2 or 3 years ago with a couple of my friends named Christopher and Garrett. We were really good friends. We had lots of sleepovers together. We almost hung out every single day. What we used to do was just lay in the grass in the huge grass. It was just lots of fun hanging out with them. They were the people that actually introduced me to cars and people go by. And I don't know why I'm like this into gaming as I am today. I would still know about gaming and all, but I wouldn't be this into gaming. And we just did it because we thought we were like snipers really, and stuff. I don't know how to start this off, but like it was about 2 or 3 years ago. We were hanging out, and we left the house at about like 9 o'clock and went up to the park. So we did this because we were trying to kind of scare people and stuff, but we didn't really scare too many people because barely anybody came up to the park in the middle of the night. That's not a normal thing people do. So yeah. So yeah, we were doing that and we were just having fun and stuff. And then a big group of stoner teenagers come in one car, people hanging out of the windows. There were probably like 8 or 10 of them in a freaking sedan that should only hold like up to 5 people. So there were people hanging out of the windows and stuff like that. So it was pretty weird to look at them come up. And then so we decided to like kind of mess around with them or something. So we just went up to the park and just sat there and didn't acknowledge the existence of the teenagers, just to mess around with them, obviously. So one of them doesn't know who we are, because nobody knew who we are, but he decided that he needed to go get a flare and, you know, pull it out and light it up and everything. And then so obviously it's going to be bright and stuff and attract more attention to us. And so they like walked up to us and kind of like got it close. They didn't like wave into our face and try to harm us or anything, but they were just like, who are these people, man? Are they a part of our group, bro? And you know, we weren't a part of their group. So they got kind of curious. Then they decided to like, I don't know, they just went back and just like, oh, well, there's like people here, bro. And they like sealed the flare out and stuff. And then cops came. And then the freaking cops came. Technically shouldn't even be doing this. I don't really like being around cops because I mean that's just more room for me to get in trouble. So I just decided to like kind of run away. I wouldn't really call it running away because we didn't really succeed, but so we went to the baseball field and we just literally sat in the dugout and we didn't like really run away, but we were just kind of trying to avoid them because we know running away from them is illegal. So we didn't do that. We just kind of hid from them. The cop busts all the frickin' stoners. I'm not sure if he gave them drug tests or he could just totally tell they were stoned, or maybe they weren't even stoned or anything. I don't know what happened to them. But then the cop, so he calls in a couple other cops and they all get here and then they all use their flashlights and try to find us. And so one of them came over to the dugouts and then they kind of like found us. It wasn't really horrible, but it was kind of scary. So yeah, that was like really, really scary. We didn't get in trouble or anything. They just told us to get back home. They actually drove us home. And my parents cared about it, but like they were like, you didn't get in trouble. You didn't really do anything too bad. You were just went up to the park late at night. So I just went up to the park late at night. It's not like you murder anybody. And that's my parents' policy. If you don't do anything super bad, you shouldn't really be punished for it. So I got off the hook there, and my friends didn't get in trouble either, which is good. So yeah, then we just lived on our lives, and then they moved away, which is kind of sad because they were my really good friends. Anyways, guys, that is going to be the end of this video. If you did enjoy, leave a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy, leave a thumbs down. If you're not here, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.
Here we go.